Welcome! Today we're focusing on life skills from grade R to grade 3. In this segment, we are exploring grade R laterality and will be making a hand and foot game.
Hi everyone, my name is Sadia. Today I'm going to show you how to play the laterality game. Why do we need to play this game? Because it helps children with their bilateral integration, using their left side of their bodies and their right, their hands and their feet, their non-dominant and their dominant hands, legs and feet. To play this game, you are going to need a set of footprints and you are going to need a set of handprints. To make these are the things you are going to need. Some white paper, some colored crayons or waxies or Koki pens, some markers, a pen, some press stick and a scissors. As a teacher, you will have lots of children in your class, so use them to do this. Get each child to take a piece of paper and use a pen or a pencil, put their hands down and trace their left hand and trace their right hand, so that you would end up with a template that looks like this. Next, you are going to do the same thing with their feet. Trace the left foot and the right foot and have a set of footprints. Now get the children to color these in. Remember to make each set a different color. So your left hand and your right hand will be one color and each child will have a different color, making lots of different color sets of hands and feet. Once you have colored them in, cut them out so that you have quite a few to work from. Do the same with your feet. And what I've done is, using a marker, I've written left and right so that it helps children when they are playing the game. Okay, once you have these resources made, we are now going to set up our hopscotch-like game. What a fun way to learn. I'm going to quickly move the desk around so that we can set up and actually play the game. Now that the desk has been moved and we have a nice big area to play in, get your cards ready. You need some press stick. Put a little piece of press stick behind each handprint and a little piece of press stick behind each footprint. And let's set out our game. Remember, when you set up your game, you can set it up however you like. Try not to use more than 4 footprints at a time. So 2 handprints, 2 footprints or less. Let's play the game. Left foot, right foot, left hand. Right leg, right hand, left hand. Left foot, right hand, left hand. I hope you had lots of fun playing the laterality game with me. Hope you have lots of fun in your classrooms too. Bye.
Wow, what a useful idea to use for life skills. After the break, we will explore a grade 2 idea. Welcome back. In this segment, we're exploring grade 1 life skills, physical education, hand-eye coordination, and we'll be making a hula hoop game with bottles and rings. Let's have fun.
Hi, Sanibonani, Dumelang. I'm Sheila Werner. The item I'm making is a set of throwing rings for grade 1s to use in physical education. I'm using a chopping board because I'm using a craft knife, and you shouldn't use a craft knife on any surface without something in between. I'm using a set of plastic lids from yogurt tubs, cream tubs, bigger tubs as my base, and I'm going to use a pair of scissors to trim off the rings. Let's begin. Lids are different thicknesses of plastic. Some lids are very easy to cut, and the easiest way to start is to cut across in the middle of the lid. That gives you space to insert your scissors and cut to the edge. Then you can cut round the edge pretty neatly. And there you have a throwing ring. This lid is a little bit tougher. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to start with a craft knife, pushing down pretty hard. And pulling the knife round in short bursts because it can slip quite easily. And this lid, as you can see, has come away with a ragged edge in the middle. This lid is also thickish plastic, but it's more pliable. So I can start with a craft knife to get it loose. And then I can use the scissors to carry on and trim it. Scissors just to snip this little bit off, and to snip that bit off. And here there's a little edge that is standing in, so I'm going to try and adjust that with a craft knife. And there is a bigger ring. The lids make very nice different sizes, so you can have a number of different sizes as well. I've got one lid that was cut from a very small, one hoop that was cut from a very small lid, and that gives a nice range of ability for the children. This last one is very thin, so I'm just going to use the scissors, cut across in the middle, get it through a little more. And from that starting cross, I can go to the edges, where I've also scored round with a craft knife, and just chop out little bits of the plastic as I go. Just chopping around the edge now, because that gives me, I've got enough room to move. And this one may need a little trimming here as well, so I'm going to snip with the scissors, just diagonally in a couple of places to make it easier to flex the lid. And then I'm going to trim these, I think also with the craft knife. It's not working so well with the scissors. You just have to experiment with different textures of lid and different scissors, and of course, a craft knife to get started. Just trim this off with the scissors. And there we have a set of throwing rings of different sizes. You can even have different shapes. Oval tubs also make good throwing rings. And children can play an eye-hand coordination game with these. Thank you for watching. They can use various targets, pre-made, and have great fun.
Now that grade 1 resource really helps to build life skills knowledge. After the break, we will explore an idea for grade 2. See you soon. Welcome back. In this segment, we're exploring grade 2 life skills, physical education, balancing, control, coordination, and balance exercises. And we will be making a hole in a box game to play. Let's create.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's PE lesson. Today I have a fun activity. It's called balancing a ball in a box. Here's what you'll need. You will need a box. It doesn't matter on the depth of the box. You will need circles cut out in the box, just like I have here. These circles came in the box, but if you don't have any open circles, you can trace circles and use a cutter to cut them. It's up to you if you only want 1 circle, 2 circles, or 3. And you will need a tennis ball. Let's see how it works. I need to get the ball to balance on one of the holes. Nearly. Balancing is very important as it helps control our body actions and our movements become more precise. Nearly. There we go. This is a fun activity. All you need is a box and a tennis ball and you can have lots of fun. Hope to see you soon.
Wow, that grade 2 life skill product will be useful. After the break, we will explore an idea for grade 3. Welcome back. In this segment, we're exploring grade 3 life skills, physical education, locomotor, and we'll make a spinning wheel with different actions and movements. Let's be creative.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's lesson. Today is a fun activity. We are going to do a PE activity. I am going to show you how to make a spinning exercise wheel. It sounds difficult but very easy to make. Here's what you'll need. A paper plate, a cutout arrow. I've just colored it in red so you can see it clearly. A round paper fastener. I have some triangles that I've put some actions on. I'll call these action cards. And you will need some press stick to paste your action cards on your paper plate. Let's get started. The first one we will paste over there on my paper plate. The first action there is do arm circles. Second one, kick your legs. Next, jump up and down. Snap your fingers. These are all the actions that I've written on pieces of paper. Touch your toes. I have chosen to cut my paper in triangles. It just fits easier on the paper plate. Jump up and down. Stand on one leg. And my last one, touch your toes. Now all your action cards have been placed on your paper plate. Next I'm going to take my arrow and my round paper fastener. I'm going to push my paper fastener through the arrow. It's in. And now I will push that through my paper plate. Turn your paper plate around and secure your fastener. Don't make it too tight so that it's easier to spin. Let's see, let's demonstrate. So there I have my exercise spinning wheel. You can play this with a friend and each of you can have a turn to spin the arrow. Whatever the action lands on, that is what you will have to do. And I'm spinning my arrow. It's a bit tight. Let's just loosen it up a bit. I have adjusted it. Let's play. Let's see what I'm going to do. Do arm circles. Well, here we go. Then you can let your friend have a turn. Snap your fingers. You can add any action you want. I hope you have fun making this activity and you have lots of fun with your friends playing this game. See you soon.
Wow, that grade 3 life skill artifact was really useful. Remember to make your learning fun and engaging for all your learners. See you next time.